Ada sold pure water for years just to send her younger sister to school. But the day she came home early, she found her in her husband's bed. Before that day, Ada was everything to Chioma. Sister,
I love these
mother,
moments with you.
provider.
Me too, sis.
Their parents died when they were still young, and from that moment, Ada stopped living for herself. Every morning before sunrise, she carried a heavy basin of pure water on her head, walking under the burning sun, calling out to strangers, "Pure water, cold pure water." Some days, she sold everything, some days, nothing. But no matter how hard it got, she made one promise: Chioma must go to school. While other girls her age were learning skills, Ada was on the streets. While others rested, she kept moving, because in her mind, Chioma was her future. Years passed, and slowly, that future began to change. Chioma became educated, polished, confident. She started speaking big English, dressing differently, acting differently. Sometimes, she would even look at Ada and say, "You won't understand." But Ada ignored it. To her, it was pride. "My sister has made it," she thought. Ada even got married. A simple man, not rich, but kind. And she welcomed Chioma into her home. "Stay with us," she said, "until you find your way." She didn't know she had just invited her greatest pain inside. One evening, Ada returned home earlier than usual. She was excited. "I finally found help for Chioma," she smiled to herself. But as she got closer to the house, something felt wrong. The door was not locked. The house was too quiet. Then, she heard it. Laughter. A woman's laughter from her bedroom. Ada's heart started beating fast. Slowly, she walked to the door and pushed it open. Everything stopped. On the bed was her husband, and beside him, Chioma. For a moment, no one spoke. No one moved. Ada's voice came out like a whisper. "Chioma." Chioma stood up slowly. No fear, no shame. She looked Ada straight in the eye and said, "You should have stayed where you belong." That was the moment Ada broke. "I suffered for you," Ada cried. "I went hungry for you. I gave you everything." Her voice shook. "My life was for you." Chioma laughed. A cold, painful laugh. "And I used it," she said. "Look at me now, and look at you." Those words cut deeper than any knife. Ada turned to her husband, tears in her eyes. "Why?" she asked. The man couldn't even look at her. Silence. That silence was the answer. That night, Ada didn't scream. She didn't fight, because some pain is too heavy for noise. The next morning, before the sun came out, Ada carried her basin again. But this time, not for Chioma, for herself. She walked past her old customers, but something was different. Her body was tired, but her eyes were awake. She finally understood. Not everyone you suffer for will remember your sacrifice. Not everyone you lift will lift you back. As for Chioma, life did not forget her actions. The same man she chose over her sister left her, just like that, for another woman. And this time, there was no Ada to save her. As for Ada, she never returned to that house, because some betrayals do not deserve a second chance.
If this story touched you, like this video, subscribe for more powerful African folktales, and share this. Someone out there needs this warning.